Hey! Congratulations!
Thank you. Remember to take the time.
Nigel, talk to me. Does it feel different to be married?
Nephew Nigel just get married and you take him aside for debrief. This is not post-match analysis.
This is Nigel's alter ego talking right now. This is what he really thinks.
Yeah. Feels great.
Feels great.
Feels like the right thing to do. I love it.
Congratulations.
So far, so good.
So far,
2 hours into marriage, so far, so good.
2 hours, so far so good. That already better than my marriage to my ex-wife.
Something tells me, though, that's actually true.
Oh yes, you are about to experience Uncle Roger's wedding.
No, it's not my wedding. It's Nephew Nigel wedding. Uncle Guga, get it right? Uncle Roger's still single. I think I'm gonna become monk.
I think Nephew's new wife would actually prefer that for Uncle Roger.
I'm gonna show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And most importantly, what really happened on a 3 days wedding.
That right, Uncle Roger cannot afford to get Wee Joe guy for Nephew Nigel wedding. So I just invite Uncle Guga to come because I know he gonna film everything for free. And if you're wondering, Uncle Roger, why I don't see you anywhere in this wedding video? That because Uncle Roger working. I manage all the catering people. Who else gonna sneak in MSG in the food?
I would have expected, though, Uncle Roger to actually hire a full camera crew for this. I mean, he was in vogue. This was like a 3-day wedding on top of it. And you're just going to rely on Guga to, like, do all the videos and the photos. Come on, he had to have a professional photographer.
This was such an incredible wedding that they were featured in Vogue magazine, but they only show you the pretty stuff. You are gonna get a backstage pass. This is a beautiful place, a proper palace. Him and Sabrina deserve each other. They're great people, great friends, and I'm excited. Just met with him a few minutes ago. He said he's not nervous, but I think he is.
Of course he's nervous. You pushing camera straight close to his face. This his wedding, Guga, not only fan.
What a beautiful place. Unbelievable. This is like a fairy tale castle located in Sintra, Portugal.
The palace look quite nice.
And Uncle
Very pretty.
Sabrina picked the right one. Congratulations to you and Sabrina, brother. May you guys enjoy life together and have fun.
Now, last year I had already planned this trip, without knowing anything about Uncle Roger's wedding or Guga or anything. And I was on one of the old trolleys in Lisbon. Out of the corner of my eye, just down the street, I saw somebody that looked like Guga. And I thought to myself, like, no, that can't be Guga. And I looked, and yeah, it was Guga, and just past the trolley. And I thought for a split second, should I just jump out of the trolley and try to chase him down? There was an older lady sitting across from me in the trolley. I didn't want to give her a scare or anything. Anyway, long story short, the day that I went to Sintra, it was very overcast, and this was on the Saturday, I think. It's already been a while since the trip. I needed to take a look at the pictures. But in any case, we went to see the main castle and the surrounding areas. And as we were driving, because we actually had to rent a car to drive through the area, I saw a massive amount of cars in this one part at this place in Sintra as we were passing to go down to the town. Now, it looked like there was a banquet going on. And if I had known that it was Uncle Roger's wedding and he was right there, I swear to God, I would have crashed the wedding and I would have shown you guys.
This is not your traditional wedding, and that's because they will have 2 ceremonies. And
No. It's not 2 ceremonies. It's actually 3 ceremonies. Uncle Guga missed one of them. You're gonna see why later.
3 ceremonies? My goodness, that's a lot for a wedding.
This was morning time and I was ready for some breakfast. So we're really hungry and we ordered some room service on the palace.
You can tell he's really hungry. Look, the sandwich, he already eat 1 bite before he even film.
Take a look at this, everybody. This is how it comes, which is quite interesting. This is they just call it a toast. And here we have some Portuguese assorted cheese.
This looks very similar to what we make here in Spain. So specifically in Catalonia, and I've made a video on this as well if you guys want to check it out. There's a little sandwich which is basically like a little panini, and it's called a bikini. It's basically cheese, ham, and then you grill it. Now, in Madrid, it's called a sandwich mixto.
This one is not good, by the way.
That's what Uncle Roger don't get about European people. At breakfast, they just eat cold, hard cheese like that. So depressing. Breakfast in Asia, got egg, got rice, got noodle, got dim sum, all hot and freshly made. But European breakfast, just cold, depressing bread. What is this Oliver Twist bullshit?
It varies from region to region in Europe as well as depending on what country you're in. But I do have to admit that here specifically in Catalonia, it is common for some people to have like a little sandwich for breakfast. Pan tomacat, which is tomate, and then they put a little bit of jamon serrano or jamon iberico, a little bit of cheese maybe, and then top it, and that's it. That's a sandwich. But the big idea of having eggs and bacon and toast for breakfast, or a full English breakfast here, it doesn't really exist.
You're gonna see me in a penguin suit very shortly. And actually, so I have a very interesting suit. I don't know what to call it. I'll show you shortly. It's the first time I'm dressing this way. Feels nice.
Uncle Guga, look good? This called kurta, traditional outfit in South Asia. And the woman all wearing sari. Need Sabrina, she coordinate all the color of outfit for everyone. That's so much work.
Well, we can tell who planned the wedding, can't we? Even just for the catering, it's a lot. And I've done a lot of banquets in my life, a lot of weddings as well, especially here in Catalonia. It's a lot of work, but to plan the entire thing,
Getting on the tuk-tuk was a great idea, but I'll be honest with you, you gotta hold on for dear life.
Correct.
Especially when you're dressed up.
They taking tuk-tuk
Right.
to first ceremony.
What an incredible...
Bengali wedding ceremony.
Sintra is a place where they have built the palace. This is not like a 1,000-year-old palace. It's relatively new. It's full of colors. If you go to Lisbon, you have to go to Sintra. But you definitely need a vehicle to get around the area of Sintra. It's located just outside of Lisbon and is basically a mountainous area. So there is a microclimate there. And if you do go, take a jacket just in case. And forget about walking everywhere because the area is too big. It's actually a national park.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm Nigel's mom.
Yep, that's Uncle Roger's mom.
No, that nephew Nigel mom. And look at that snack. She just stabbing all the heart with stick. But don't worry, she actually nice person. And this snack called halwa.
We got to see Uncle Roger's mom. Nice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Wow. What an incredible welcome. Let me show you guys what's happening here. This is the altar.
Yo, the view so good.
Yeah.
But Nigel and Sabrina, they're gonna sit on those two chairs, pay so much money, and they don't get to see the view. Hiya. And nephew Nigel, why are you making everyone sit on marshmallow?
Better sitting on the marshmallow than having to stand. And that little town that you see below in the valley is actually the town of Sintra. So the castle and on all the pretty areas are above, and then the town is below. The day that I went there, I actually went to a Thai place, and I had some excellent Thai green curry.
That looks beautiful. And the scenery here is on another level, everybody. Wow.
Now that view of all these people in a banquet is what I saw on the way passing by, driving down to the town.
This the groomsman. And see, that nephew Jimmy. Actually, Uncle Roger don't know why Jimmy and Nigel, they both friends. Because one is successful, world-famous movie star comedian. And the other is nephew Nigel. Work harder, nephew Nigel. Maybe you can become like nephew Jimmy one day.
Funny thing, I was actually just watching a series, Space Force, with Jimmy in it.
Sabrina and her gang, much more classy.
And I see other cameras there too. It's not just Guga.
Uncle Roger don't know how nephew Nigel gets so beautiful wife. He must have some dirt on her.
Or money. Well, she's a lawyer, isn't she? Maybe she was Uncle Roger's lawyer. With all the jokes and everything about Jamie, I would expect that he has a couple good lawyers as well. Wow.
Yep, I was speechless. This was my first time experiencing a Bangladesh wedding. It was an incredible experience. Once the ceremony was over, we head straight down for...
This look
What
good.
do you call this, sir? Pani puri. Pani puri.
No, it's not.
Authentic as it gets.
It's not pani puri. This Bengali wedding. It's fuchka. Fuchka. Pani puri is Indian version, slightly different. So you get this little crispy ball and you put the topping and the liquid in there.
Even though that they have different names, they are quite similar. You have to eat it quick because if you don't eat it quick, they can get a little soggy on you. Is it common also to have like papadums? Because I love papadums, absolutely love them. And I think with the food that Uncle Roger has already shown us, I would have liked it.
Crispy hollow ball filled with special potatoes and chickpeas.
Correct.
It's usually topped with a tangy, spicy flavored water. There was another dish that they were serving. I had no idea on the name, but it included several sauces.
Uncle Guga, you can't even ask one brown person what it is. This called samosa chaat, popular street food. See all that over there? That the samosa they crush up and then they put topping, onion, fried chickpea, potato, chutney.
Chutney. Oh, that's Jamie's favorite ingredient.
Right, mango chutney. You want a couple of nice tablespoons. If you want to take the edge off the spice, put like 2 teaspoons of mango chutney. A little hack of a friend of mine, mango chutney, 1 teaspoon. Some pepper and 2 tablespoons of mango chutney. Sweet, spicy, and very, very delicious.
Some crunchy element, and it was absolutely delicious.
And that yellow thing over there, that's Seth crispy broken noodle.
Please let us know in the comments down below the name, because this was just a snack.
This is delicious. And what a beautiful wedding.
After a quick appetizer and a few cocktails, they moved us to a completely covered place where we were going to be having dinner.
Very nice place, beautiful setting, very romantic.
Imagine if Jamie Oliver crashed the wedding. Yo, Uncle Roger would love to see that. Finally, I can introduce him to flavor.
No, I have to admit that if Jamie actually did go to Uncle Roger's wedding, that would have been something else. I'm surprised though that Gordon Ramsay wasn't at the wedding. Why wasn't Uncle Gordon there? Was he angry that you've taken the title away so many times?
First course that arrived was this, an avocado tomato salad. I'll be honest with you, it was delicious, but a salad will always be a salad.
That the cooking equivalent of a cheater will always be a cheater. Uncle Roger don't actually want to put salad on menu, but they invite too many white people, so no choice.
Well, Uncle Roger didn't have any like vegans or vegetarians at his wedding? Oh, come on. He had to have a few people that didn't eat meat. And I would expect that they had at least more than just one plate on the menu that wasn't with meat.
But a salad will always be a salad, as what came up next was this. Now this was on a whole nother level, and probably one of my favorite things I ate at.
That Uncle Roger's favorite dish also, tandoori lamb. Just the meat so soft, so smoky. Got Indian wok hei, aka tandoor hei. And you can tell how much Uncle Guga liked that salad. See? It all still on his plate.
The only thing though is either one, they added a hell of a lot of chili powder to this, so that is spicy as you know what, or they added color dye because that lamb is extremely red, like abnormally red.
And probably one of my favorite things I ate at his wedding. For the main course, it was family style.
That chicken masala, Sabrina mom recipe. That Bengali pulao, naan bread and raita.
Did Uncle Roger just say naan bread? Doesn't naan actually mean bread as well? So basically you just say bread. And I don't mean that facetiously. I actually say the same thing well in English.
Where
Bread.
they give you chicken, rice, yogurt sauce, and naan bread. And as you were eating, Uncle Roger will often come to the table to greet everyone. It was his wedding, but he made sure to make every guest feel comfortable. But once dinner was done, things got a little wild.
This Bengali wedding, of course they're gonna be dancing. Fuyo! Guga eyebrow is his only body part that can dance.
If you haven't been to a Spanish wedding, they're lively, but I'm sure that a Bengali wedding is a lot more lively than a Spanish one. Although I do have to admit, the ones that I've been to, they really like to party.
Good morning, everybody. It is day 2. What an incredible experience yesterday. That wedding was beautiful. The food was incredible. Today is another day. There is a second part of the wedding, and we just woke up and I ordered some food. Let me show you. And this is what we're having for lunch because we skipped breakfast.
Lunch? Okay. All right, now when I first saw Guga, he kind of looked like he had a little bit of a hangover, you know, because weddings can go super late into the night. Now keep in mind, lunch in Portugal is not the same as in Spain. In Spain, we eat actually pretty late here, like 2 o'clock, sometimes even 3. It's very hard to actually find a place open for lunch before 1 o'clock here. But in Portugal, they eat earlier than we do here in Spain. So this was probably around 12 o'clock.
Okay, Uncle Roger have nothing to do with this food, okay? This food he just ordered from hotel by himself.
So this will be my breakfast and also lunch. This is bacalhau. See how they make it here? It smells extremely strong.
Yeah, Uncle Roger not a fan. Too fishy.
Now bacalhau, which is cod, is extremely popular in Portugal. Like, they love their cod. They even put it into some pastries.
I don't want to eat the bacalhau anymore. It's too fishy.
Yep, this was not hitting the right spot.
Yeah, see?
Go ahead and get out of the castle and experience Portugal. And I came across this restaurant, Cervejaria do Ramiro, with over 19,000 reviews. My hopes was through the roof that this was going to be an incredible experience.
What?
With over 19,000 reviews.
Just because many people been there before, don't mean it good. Just ask Lisbon I.
Normally, when you go to a place, I always look on the Michelin guide to see what are the recommendations. They don't just have like Michelin restaurants, they also have just normal restaurants, and they give you a full review. Because one time when I went to Lake Como in Italy, and I went to the restaurant, and it was one of the worst places I've ever eaten in my life. Important to read the reviews.
So they display all the seafood here for you, what they're actually specializing in.
While Uncle Guga out in town exploring, nephew Nigel having second part of his wedding, the Chinese ceremony. In Chinese wedding culture, the groom have to play door games. These are just little tests nephew Nigel have to pass before he can marry his wife. That right, Asian people, we love a good test even during wedding.
Uncle Roger has to do tests during the wedding. Really? This is very different. I've never been to a Chinese wedding before.
Okay, there they are. The first door game, they're gonna write poems.
Come up with a poem, and the poem has to incorporate 3 words, which are laughter, passion, and adventure.
This should be easy for Uncle Roger. I mean, he's a comedian. Laughter. He does this for a living. Come on. Don't tell me that it took him like 10 minutes to figure this out.
Hiya, faster. Everybody upstairs waiting for you.
There's not forever to fetch the bride. Use those brains.
Laughter is what brings us together. We can feel this passion forever. Many adventures to explore. Together as a couple forever.
What? It's a terrible poem. You can't rhyme forever with forever. Hiya, you can't use 2 of the same word. Nephew Nigel really need to learn the English language better. But of course, that's not the only thing they need to do. With each test, they also have to give out free money in red packet.
What? They have to give out money to the people. Oh, I prefer this type of wedding instead, I'll tell you. So normally, I'm sure most of you know what more of like a Western type of wedding is something that you see in all the movies, right? But what is very common here in Spain still, instead of giving presents to the bride and groom, which you can still do, you actually give money. And you can give whatever you want, but typically it's anywhere between a few €100 to, well, if you're well off, you can give more if you want per person.
And this the second challenge. Push up. Everybody keep count. I think they need to do 108. All the groomsmen together need to do 108 total. So they taking turn.
27.
Oh, wait a minute. They get to take turns doing this. It's not each one has to do 108. Oh, come on.
28.
Oh, yo. This needs Sabrina brother so strong. Oh, I'm Roger tired just watching this. Okay, nephew Jimmy push up not bad also. Okay, nephew Nigel back to finish up.
I do have to admit though, with Nigel actually doing push-ups in his dress shoes like this, you can see just the pointy little tips. He's not even bending them. He's actually using the tips of his shoes. It's not the easiest thing. Yeah, it's not very comfortable to do push-ups like this.
Don't show off, don't show off. I think nephew Nigel throwing wedding just so he can be center of attention. See what the last game is?
Looks like we made it.
Oh, he's singing.
My baby, I still know what I to.
How this Malaysian boy know about country singer Shania Twain?
That's the first time that I've heard him sing. Now, if anyone went to Uncle Roger's wedding, please let me know down below. How was the wedding? Like, did you enjoy it? How was the food? Explain everything for us.
They're gonna answer question by raising their shoe.
First question. Who said I love you first? Yeah. Who is actually funnier?
Oh.
course, it needs Sabrina. Nephew Nigel, just boring video editor nephew. He got negative risks.
Sabrina's funnier. We need to get her on some of these videos then to see what she thinks about Jamie Oliver's cooking.
Nephew Nigel and niece Sabrina gonna present tea to their parent.
我祝你身体健康，新婚快乐，早生贵子，deliver more babies。
Classic Asian mom, not even married yet, and they want grandchild already. And this niece Sabrina mom.
I want you to be happy forever with Nigel. And just like Linda said, I want to be married.
Okay, and now we're back to Uncle Guga.
All the grandmas say this, don't they? They always say this, especially during the holidays when you get together, yeah? Again and again and again.
But right at this time, I headed back to the palace and got myself dressed up. Do not.
Yo, he looked like Wilson Fisk.
This is the Guga Penguin Master. This is what I look like for the wedding, everybody. I'm very excited.
Look good.
Roger is the only person that has ever put me on this kind of suit.
Well, that's the first time I've ever seen Guga wear anything other than black. Even when I saw Guga in Lisbon, you would think that he would be wearing something else. No. He was walking with his wife down the street in the same black t-shirt that you see him in every single video. It's kind of like Johnny Cash. I mean, at the end, Johnny Cash was just wearing black for the rest of his life, wasn't he?
Before moving forward, I want to share some huge news from today's sponsor.
What?
If you are a comic book...
This Nephew Nigel wedding video and you put ad read in there? I hope when your kid get married, they don't ask you to give speech, Uncle Guga. Because in the middle of it, he gonna tell you about ExpressVPN. Fast forward.
You got me, brother. You got me. I am now ready for this wedding, everybody. I'm excited.
This is the third part of wedding, the white wedding.
Third part of the wedding. Bloody hell. 3-day wedding. I've never been to one like that. That had to be a blast.
This place looks like a fairy tale. It's one of those.
Yeah, it looked really nice.
Make you remember it for.
Flower color, so beautiful. Look at that. Yo, so many flower. Even the umbrella look good.
Wow. That is a beautiful place for this. You know, thinking about this, a 3-day event in Sintra, and Portugal you would think is cheap. It's not cheap anymore. I'm sure that Uncle Roger spent well over 100,000 euros for this. I've catered a few weddings that cost more than €500,000 here in Barcelona, and they were phenomenal, but a 3-day wedding like this, it may have cost more.
That was a beautiful ceremony. Uncle Roger cried, and it was truly a fairy tale wedding. No wonder why they were featured in Vogue. As soon as the ceremony was done, they took us to a completely different place for some appetizers and some fun.
That was beautiful. Let's see if we're gonna see Uncle Roger make any egg fried rice now.
Croquettes.
Croquetas.
How is it?
It's great.
It's good.
Yo, peanut allergy guy. He's still alive. Nice. I'm allergic. Big man like you scare peanut. And of course, Auntie Liz there also. Good. Auntie Liz actually bring her sauce all the way to Portugal to flavor all the food more. Go check out her store, it's delicious.
You know, I would have thought that like Auntie Liz or even Gordon may have helped with the catering. Who did the catering then? It had to be a local company in Lisbon. I know I wouldn't have asked Jamie to do the catering, but Gordon, I think that would have been pretty cool.
No, they're good. I helped with the tasting.
There you go.
Good food
No, but where's she's going? I don't get one. Can I have one? Oh, man.
You go chase.
Just let. Oh, my wife. Thank you, darling.
Instead of lamb croquette, I think cigar better fit for Uncle Guga in this outfit. I think Uncle Guga wearing this smoking cigar gonna look even better than Salt Bay.
Salt Bay is Guga's nemesis, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey! Nigel, talk to me. Does it feel different to be married?
That feels great.
Good.
And why your camera so close? We want to know Nephew Nigel thought, not his dental hygiene.
So we're having a great time here, and we're getting some drinks, obviously, because it's a wedding. They give you an edible straw.
Edible straw? Every straw is edible if you're persistent enough.
Straw, everybody. That goes right in.
How does that work though with the metal straws? I mean, I can imagine like plastic or even the paper ones that you could finally eat them, but a metal straw?
Work so hard, plan and prepare all the food, and Uncle Guga most impressed by straw.
You know, they didn't even have to spend all the money on the wedding. They could have just had edible straws, maybe even some edible glasses, cups, and other things. And that would have been more impressive than the place in the wedding.
Slightly sweet, a little bit tart. Good.
Dancing.
Uncle Roger's favorite song, 愛是永恆 by Jackie Chung.
After their main
Thank you for taking my suggestion, Nephew Nigel. Look at how beautiful that light is.
After their main
White
dance,
people from
both
old day
Sabrina
really
and
know how
Uncle
to build
Roger
castles.
danced with their parents.
Actually, to give you guys a fun fact, there are over 600 castles just in Wales alone.
It was a beautiful thing to see. After that, we headed downstairs for the best part of the wedding, the food.
And now we eat. Oh yes, my favorite part.
Now the menu for this one was completely different than the previous one. They started us with this, which is pastéis de nata, a dish that you must have whenever you go to Portugal.
This Portuguese egg tart, but honestly, Uncle Roger prefer Hong Kong version. Portuguese version is sweeter and more dense. Hong Kong version more light and fluffy.
Uncle Guga is correct about this. When you go to Lisbon, Portugal in general, you have to try the pastel de nata. This is the pronunciation in Spanish, not in Portuguese. Or it's called the pastel de Belém as well, because it's from the area. There is a very famous place in Portugal as well, in Belém. I had a few of them around Lisbon, and that place was the best. You can put a little bit of cinnamon and maybe a little bit of powdered sugar on top. And from what Uncle Roger was saying, they're not too sweet. It really depends on where you buy them. There's also a very famous liqueur that you need to try. It's called ginginha. The alcohol is extremely strong, and if you actually go to the poor quarter of Lisbon, the housewives actually make their own ginginha and they sell it from their doorsteps.
Next, for the second course, a locally caught fish soup. Now,
Nice. This fish soup nice also.
the level. It is difficult to describe the flavor, but something that was delicious.
Very light. Not fishy, very light, very good soup.
And what did I say about cod? They love cod.
Next came up the second course, a braised sea bass with prawns. This was incredibly light, extremely flavorful, and he even made me forget about steak.
What?
And he even made me forget about steak.
Really? That's how you know this dish good?
Delicious fish. Very light.
The Portuguese, as well as the Galicians in northern Spain, are extremely well known for their fish and their seafood. I was actually surprised at how good the food was in Portugal. In Madrid, the food is excellent just about anywhere you go. Barcelona, you need to pay if you want really tasty food. But Lisbon, at least for the places that I went, were delicious.
Uncle Roger using sous vide fish.
To cleanse our palates, they gave us some lemon sorbet.
Sorbet. Ice cream for weak people. Because it got no lactose.
Uncle Roger's right. Ice cream is with dairy and sorbets are dairy-free. And normally we use the sorbets to help clean the palate in between tastings. So if you have a tasting menu, you may get a sorbet just to help cleanse your tongue. Also, you could have a shot of whiskey, something else, but sorbets are the easy way on doing that.
Creamy.
Used as palate cleanser. Good.
The second course was
It kind of looked like Guga liked that, no? I think he enjoyed the food.
this, a duck leg confit with vegetables.
Uncle Roger want to do Peking duck, but they don't let me. So we do white people duck.
It was fall apart tender, and it reminded me of duck à l'orange.
That would have been nice. That really would have been. But then Uncle Roger really needed to bring in an Asian chef, or at least a chef that understood on how to make it.
Oh, it's a bartender. Super tender.
You don't even need knife, it's just falling off bone. Uncle Roger hungry now, remembering all this.
For the final dessert, we got this, a mango and coconut dome. I actually quite enjoyed it because it was not too sweet.
It says mango, but it tastes passion fruit.
Yeah. This one we fucked up. Mango out of stock. So we use passion fruit, but we forget to change menu.
I wonder who said that next to Guga, maybe his wife. But passion fruit and mango don't taste the same.
I don't know how to describe this one. It's like a mix with a mix with a mix with a mix with a mix.
Now I thought by this time the food was gonna be over. Boy, was I wrong. Because as soon as we moved to another part, we got dragons, dancing, and there was a lot more food to experience. And Uncle Roger wanted to show off.
Dancing not bad.
Yo.
And see, Uncle Roger told this guy to use MSG and he listened. Nice.
You know you're gonna get roasted because it's electric, right?
Yeah.
No walking.
Guga's right about this, huh? Of all the times that Uncle Roger has roasted people for not using a gas burner. Not good, Uncle Roger.
Tell him, no walking.
Where's the wall? Where's the wall? Hiya. This nephew Nigel, best friend, nephew Leong. And what he say correct? Wear your wok, pay so much money for your wedding, and you use induction stove. Hiya. Come cook in kitchen with Uncle Roger and use real fire. Don't try to cook in middle of dance floor for attention.
Did Uncle Roger not make egg fried rice though? Where's the egg fried rice?
King nephew Nigel making stir fry into me.
Good, I see.
See?
Yep,
Looks
just
good.
I thought Uncle Roger was gonna have fried rice on his wedding. Well, that was a lie.
Fried rice not the best drunk food. Stir fry into me the best drunk food.
That's a bit of a shame. I was really expecting Uncle Roger to make egg fried rice.
What an incredible experience. Being able to call Sabrina and Nigel my friends is something extremely special.
Thank you, Uncle Guga, for this wonderful video. Congratulations to nephew Nigel and niece Sabrina. Hope you guys happy forever. This very nice wedding. It mostly needs Sabrina planning it. Uncle Roger actually little bit proud of nephew Nigel. Just little bit. But he married now. I think soon he gonna forget about Uncle Roger and throw me in his basement.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. But Sabrina, if Uncle Roger gets to be annoying, don't hesitate to take a shoe and to swat him with it, okay? Make sure you keep him in line. He can get out of control. I mean, you can see it, especially with the videos with Jamie.
You hear sizzling, I hear my ancestors crying.
Let's go in.
What? That's not even ramen. That's soba noodle. Still will tighten it myself. This looks more like a sex robe. It does. Right.
Guga made an excellent video. He did a really good job being the videographer. Huh? You can't always enjoy everything if you want to get all the videos. And for nephew Nigel and Sabrina, both of you, I wish you congratulations and I hope that you have a wonderful life together. That was an excellent wedding. And if I had known, I would have crashed it, but in a good way, not a bad way. But in any case, guys, please go over to Uncle Roger's channel and congratulate both Nigel and Sabrina on their wedding because they deserve it. And in any case, be sure to give the video a like and a share. Check out this next video here, and until then, take care.